ability to usurp people. That is why their children will steal and bring it home. They are waiting. They are happy. That is why their daughters will come home with iPhone, whatever. That what are many thousands. They don't ask her anything. Rather, they embrace her. Oh, my daughter is doing well. They don't listen to radio. That is why their son that is working nowhere will come home with a SUV, pay money in the name of whatever. They will be happy. Oh, my son is doing well. If your father or your mother don't listen to radio, they are going to raise up dangerous children. Look at Chike and the River. How many of us still remember that novel?
I remember Chike and the River.
Do you know what the story about at the end of Chike? Edet goes to school. Did you read it? You see these novels that captured us when we were primary and secondary. They purposely instill morals to us. They purposely design to make us know that there is reward when you do good. But suddenly, 1999, democratic era came in, where most of the people that went to the polls have questionable characters, where the constitution was not properly formulated by the people, but by few individuals and forced down to the people. Look at where we are today. If I'm not listening to radio, encourage them to start doing that.
So listening to radio is one virtue. So what is that one virtue your own parents instilled in you?
My mother, like I will always tell you this, trust. You should be trustworthy. Number 2, you should have integrity. These two virtues, my mother instilled on all our children. My father now top it up with discipline. If you know you cannot do this, tell them you can't do this. As I'm even talking to you now, it's possible my mom is listening. Sometimes my mother will even call me. You talk too long. Now only you go talk.
Okay.
My mother of today, I'm telling you the truth.
Interesting.
So, the truth is this. When you have a parent that listens to radio, if you want to marry, look for man where parents they listen to radio.
Where parents they listen to radio. Hi. Me, I miss some more. Chai. My parents, were they listening to radio? That's on a lighter note though. But then again, that's his view. Someone on WhatsApp says, good afternoon. Honesty is a virtue that must be rewarded now more than ever. A lot of us have lost that virtue along with other virtues. Even now, we laugh at those who are good at doing good. We now praise evils and practically adore it. Honesty must be clearly rewarded. NK, point taking. However, what virtue? I mean, honesty is there. Some of you have said, your parents said, anything that doesn't belong to you, do not take. And I say long-lasting because for it to be long-lasting, it means you're still practicing it till now, and you will practice it till forever. For some people, they live with that virtue only because they were at that stage in their life where if they were caught, they could be punished by their parents. So it was not about the virtue living through time. It was solely because they were scared of punishment. That is why they held on to it till that time. Now that they are on their own, the guarantee of continuing in that path may not be feasible. Do not steal. If you steal anything that does not belong to you, they did not steal. Not because they couldn't steal, but because they were scared that they will get punished. Right now, if they steal, they're not afraid that any parents will come and punish them. Do not tell lies back then. Was because their parents will punish them if they discover they were lying. Now that they were on their own, don't they tell lies? Like I said, I have to lay emphasis on long lasting. It means with or without the supervision of these people that instill these virtues, you still carry through. You still carried on with those virtues till date, and it wouldn't leave you forever. That being said, 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, 0817 923 007. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809 030 6416. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon to you, Lady D.
Good afternoon.
My name is Real Gift.
Real
Location.
Gift, you're welcome. Welcome.
Township. My you're not my lady.
It's okay, just go ahead. I forgive
okay,
you.
Lady D. The Bible says, spare not the rod and spoil the child.
Okay.
The Bible give you the size of rod. No. Wisdom comes in. Talking about this issue, you said don't steal and you won't steal. I think it's not just because of the punishment that will come with it, but because as at that time when men were boys, the value system was that if you steal, you'll be punished, not just by your parents, but even outsiders.
Okay.
But today, do we still have those core values? I'm talking about the value systems that we grew up with. Now they call it collect, not stealing. Of course.
No, they call it achieve. Achieve. I just achieve person phone. Almost see the phone then.
You every day in the spirit, even though you know they go spiritual church. For me, I think for me the values are integrity, humility, then plenty. But it was able to imbibe with me because as at that time, the same values I was taught at home are the same values I go to meet to a large extent with other persons I mingled with.
Okay.
But today you find out that the value system has collapsed. So you might be telling your child a different thing at home. When that child comes out, about 8 other children or 8 and a half are telling that child contrary to what you have told that child, then it becomes a battle. That's why the angle of telling me that teach your child the right way when you're old, you know, go depart. When you reach a certain age, that child doesn't stay with you. When he goes out, there is a battle between your values in him and the values in the society because your family values today are different from the value system outside. The battle comes in. So tomorrow the child comes in, you now tell me that I don't teach him the right path. For me, they are lasting with me because I grew up to know that integrity, humility, I just want to maintain on those two, is one of my bedrock in my hustling. And that's why I'm still in business.
Okay. Thank you, Real Gift. Chile Edwin on Facebook says, hold on a second. You can't give what you don't have as the present crop of leaders lacks the moral standing to instill moral values. Odoyi Elvis promises, while to me it's hard work because when I was still a teenager, my mom would take I and my brother to the church to weed grasses. So to me it's hard work. And if I may add, true service. Okay. Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Hello, Gigi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Kevin from Port.
Kelvin, you're welcome.
Madam Gigi, this is a kind and fantastic topic. And you know what? I feel most times with parents, a little touch of the church we are doing, and then their environment matters. I'll give you an example. I stay in the Job Archdiocese of Port Harcourt. And everybody knows when I say I'm a Job person. Are we mates? I don't want to call it mentee, but it's not are we mates. They call it are we mates or are we mates. Different slangs and so on. We got you, I be, my lap. And you'll be thinking that, if you are living in GRA, the next thing you want to start is, I want to buy maybe more. Mommy, I want to eat bread. Mommy, I want to eat pizza. My name is not Chiza. When it comes to moral values, I think one thing, first, you need to ask yourself, who are your parents? Because you cannot give what you don't have. The parents are not groomed very well. In fact, the way the mother and the communication between the parents and the children, there's a big difference in their manner of reasoning. When I mean manner of reasoning, I mean what are the jokes that the mother normally plays with the children. Sometimes the mother wants to use, even I think they create. Those things are instigating wrong things to the children. Come on, get up from here. If they move, you get big head. If you go. All these things are what some of our parents are using on their children. And it's funny that at the end of the day, the kid will start to do like this. The thing go to the do. They chop anyhow, pick anything, picking anything, like so. I know it's the environment we always want to choose, even if you want to instigate the right attitude to the children. It's the environment, when I mean environment, the area your child is being grown up and everything. But for me, he's not going to talk, I think, he picks up for himself. Because he beat up, my father will beat me.
All right.
He like if I see. So he just pays for everything because if you even to watch film for your neighbor house,
you cannot
my father come back. They said, see, let me just say this last thing now. My dad went out and he told before he go, he told me that don't ever in your life watch television. Say one on television. So there's one popular drama that we call it Papa Jasko.
Yes.
Ben. So
yes.
Is it Papa Jasko? Second chance.
Yeah.
Remember that second chance series in AIT?
Yes.
So my dad went out in the evening and I on the first and I tell him. So after it, I heard that my father is coming from the junction. So I have to off it. It is a TV that I use cold water to hold the television because the television was hot.
Wow.
I was just told him, my father they come home, my father they come home. So my dad came, the first thing he went straight to the television and he off and he just touched the television. Oh, my thing was warm. He didn't see my beauty that day. It's as if I stole something. So it was just fun, but those moral values helped me. Today, I've not even slept in my 3 police station, my 1 police station, Elabuchi police station. So those disciplines too. And I hope I will not sleep there.
At all. You must not sleep there. I grew up at a time when every time I returned from school, my father would search my school bag. He was not calling me a thief. He just wanted to make sure everything I went to school with came back with me and nothing extra. If I saw anything extra, I had to explain what another pencil that did not look like my own pencil was doing inside my bag. I would have to explain why another notebook that was not my notebook was inside my bag. I will explain, say, I just borrowed my friend's notebook because my note is not complete. I want to use it to complete. Say, okay, that your friend now that you have borrowed the notebook. If the friend want to read now, you have carried the book, what with the friend? I say, but see, I did not resume school the same time everybody resumed school. So I'm trying to update myself. I say, no, why did you not copy it in the class? So that you will carry that book and give to the owner, let the owner go home and read. Now, the bottom line for all of this was he did not want me to be caught with anything that did not belong to me, even by accident. So I had no right to have in my possession what he did not buy for me or what he's not aware I bought for myself. I had no right to pick anything on the road. Am I mad? If I claim that something was given to me by someone in school, he will follow me and go and ask, who is that person? Show me the person that gave it to you. Oh, God. And hey, long story short, it was teaching me to be content and not put eye on another person's something. That's how we used to say it. Don't put eye on what does not belong to you. That virtue has lived with me till date. And yes, it was also trying to say, do not steal. But we'll come back to this conversation after the news break. Just stay tuned.
Welcome back to the show. This is Nigeria Info.